effectively been courting those same donors who were lukewarm to a Gore candidacy. One reason Mr. Gore said he did not want to run was to spare the country the prospect of a Bush-Gore rematch. With his departure, the Clinton-Gore era in the Democratic Party comes to a close, and the Democrats will now fight over their future. Terry Moran, ABC News, Washington.
Cardinal Bernard Law says he hopes his resignation will help bring healing and reconciliation in the Boston Archdiocese. In his first public appearance since he resigned last Friday, the Cardinal apologized once again for mistakes he made in dealing with the sexually abusive priests.
I think to all those who have suffered from my shortcomings and from my mistakes, I once again apologize, and from them I beg forgiveness.
The Vatican has approved a new policy for dealing with sexually abusive priests.
In Baltimore, a jury has found a man not guilty for shooting a priest he says sexually abused him a decade ago. Dante Stokes was acquitted of attempted murder charges, and jurors asked for leniency when Stokes is sentenced on gun charges. The Archdiocese of Baltimore says the verdict closes a sad chapter.
The escalating crisis in Venezuela has pushed the price of oil above $30 a barrel, and that's the highest level in 2 months. The general strike has crippled Venezuela's oil industry. Protests turned violent yesterday as police clashed with protesters demanding that President Hugo Chavez resign.
Parents and their babies may soon have a much easier time at the doctor's office thanks to a combination vaccine approved by the FDA. The vaccine, called Pediarix, cuts out 6 of the 20 painful shots children get by the time they turn 2. Pediarix protects kids against diphtheria, tetanus, whooping cough, hepatitis B, and polio. It will be available next month.
Do you remember going to the doctor when you were a kid and wondering if you had to get a shot that time?
I remember as a young child, probably about 5 or 6, but you're right, those memories you try to put behind you.
Well, let's check the weather forecast. The big storm from California moves into the western Rockies, and it's dumping at least a foot of snow. Stormy in parts of the Midwest and the Ohio Valley, ice in Minnesota, below normal temperatures throughout the west and much of the east. Here is the national temperature index, local forecasts, and the northern lights displaying near the Arctic Circle.
Santa is coming tonight, and I want a car, and I want a life, and I want a first-class trip to Hawaii. I want a lifetime supply of Skittles and Slurpees and Eskimo pies. I want a DVD, a big screen TV. Just bring me things that I don't need, 'cause now it's Christmas.
World News Now weather, brought to you by Time Life.
I just can't wait. Christmas.
There's a moon out tonight.
It's been called the greatest doo-wop show of all time.
Oh, yes, I'm the great
An evening of legendary groups. A night full of unforgettable oldies. Now bring it all into your home with the Doo-Wop Gold Video Collection. From the Cadillacs to the Duke of Earl. You'll get 21 vocal group classics. Get Doo-Wop Gold on VHS or DVD for just $19.99. But call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and we'll cut the price in half. That's right, you get 21 unforgettable performances for just $9.99.
Now they must cry, cry.
Then preview other great doo-wop videos. Keep only those you want. Cancel anytime. And remember, call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and you'll get Doo-Wop Gold for only $9.99.
16 candles.
So go ahead and turn back the clock with this once-in-a-lifetime collection.
Use your credit card and call 1-800-614-2121. That's 1-800-614-2121 to order Doo-Wop Gold for just $9.99 plus shipping and handling. or send check or money order to Doo-Wop Gold, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia 23280. Call now or order online at timelife.com.
Why buy a flat bed when now you can enjoy any size Craftmatic 3 adjustable bed free? If you ever had a bad night's sleep or felt sore, stiff, back, neck, or shoulder pain, Craftmatic would love to give you an adjustable bed free. Call for this free color catalog and enter our adjustable bed sweepstakes. That's all it takes. Imagine one free call could lead to a lifetime of temporary relief from low back pain, poor circulation, or just poor sleep. Make that free call now, and we'll also include free heat and soothing massage absolutely free. So if you've always wanted an adjustable bed, now here's the opportunity to get yours free. Call for your free color catalog on the adjustable bed that costs 50% less than many quality flat beds. With free information how to get a Craftmatic adjustable bed now, absolutely free.
Call 1-800-213-9300 for your free Craftmatic. Call 1-800-213-9300. That's 1-800-213-9300. Call now.
World News Now Sports, brought to you by Craftmatic.
Tennessee Titans quarterback Steve McNair rushed for 49 yards and 2 touchdowns last night with the Patriots in town. They were scoreless in the second quarter. McNair dropped back, but as his pocket crumbled, he took off. He shouldered Ty Law out of the way and scored the touchdown. Here it is again. McNair doing his own blocking late in the third. New England's Tom Brady was intercepted by Rich Cody. Cody took it back for a TD. Tennessee won 24-7. They're now tied for first in the AFC South. You've seen it on one of the most dramatic plays in basketball. One player throws the ball up, and a teammate jumps, grabs it, and slams it through the hoop. ESPN corralled 2 practitioners from the New Jersey Nets to give them the scoop on the alley-oop.
Yeah, why do they even call it an alley-oop? Like,
I don't know. I just throw them.
Hey, I just try and finish them.
You just catch it.
I just catch them. You just throw them.
We'll find out why they call it alley-oop. We'll go to the dictionary.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be in the dictionary.
You don't think so?
Now, I've seen you on tape a couple times, but I just want to know what's going through your mind when you throw the alley-oop.
Please catch it.
I see you jump right before we jump.
Yes,
you throw it, then you just try and jump right before.
See, I got hot. So after I throw it, I'm like, please catch it. So I'm just trying to help you guys get up off the ground.
You know, like always, I always find the open guy, and sometimes it might be off the glass.
How do you feel so comfortable just throwing it up off the glass?
Well, it's just something that, I just try to get creative. And with your jumping ability or Kmart's jumping ability, I just throw it up off the glass. It's comfortable. It's there to do something, and so I just try to use it as a prop. Yeah. And also to make ESPN.
ESPN, that's how you get on.
That's it. So now we're coming down, and maybe I see RJ has a smaller guy. Well, now I know that the guy can't out-jump RJ, so I'll just throw it up, and RJ does the rest.
Can with a steal, floats it up. Oh, look out! Richard Jefferson.
Do you think there's ever a bad place? I don't think there's ever a bad time or a bad place to throw an alley-oop, as long as you finish it and complete it.
I agree. I think, it can happen anywhere from full length to half court to right under the basket. I think, the alley-oop can come at any time. If there's a play that presents itself, I might give RJ the look, and that's all. It's just a look. It's no wink. It's just, he sees it in my eyes, and I can see that he's going, and then it's a done deal.
Kenny's got Jefferson up top.
Okay, so why do they call it an alley-oop?
I don't know. It is some French word, alley something.
I don't know.
What about some emails?
Yeah, there
Why
we go.
do they call it an alley-oop? I want to know.
That's sports for this half hour.
When we come back, how to handle drinking.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
Before you and your family grab life, grab a great deal on a new 2003 Dodge Caravan, like 0% financing for 60 months. Or qualified lessees can get on the move with a great $249 a month lease with only $1249 due at signing on America's best-selling minivan. Plus, get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So get your family in gear with a $249 a month lease. Now get a great lease rate or low financing on Caravan at your local Dodge dealer.
Get ready for the perfect gift.
Tia.
Go loony with Looney Tunes Chia Pets. Chia Elmer Fudd, Chia Tweety, and Chia Taz. It's easy. Just soak the Chia Pet, spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow.
Chia.
Don't forget original Chia Pets and Chia Heads. Collect them all. Chia Pets and Chia Looney Tunes, the gift that grows.
Chia Pets and Chia Heads available at Kmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid.
The Marine Corps Reserve needs your help this holiday. Please donate a new toy to the Toys for Tots program and help a needy family in your community.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. 25 million people. Some of them steal, some of them kill. My job is to stop them. My name's Friday.
From the creator of Law and Order, Ed O'Neill, and Sweet Home Alabama's Ethan Embry. Dragnet coming in February to ABC.
Here are some of the stories we're following this morning at ABC News. Senate Republicans will meet next month to decide the future of Trent Lott. The Republican leader apologized for the 5th time, telling Black Entertainment Television that he is not a racist and he supports affirmative action. New Yorkers and holiday visitors can get around town uninterrupted. The city averted a crippling transit strike when the Union for Subway and Bus Workers agreed on a tentative 3-year contract. And the first samples of material collected by weapons inspectors in Iraq are now in the hands of UN scientists in Vienna. Secretary of State Powell reiterated the U.S. claim that Iraq's declaration appears suspect. Those are some of the stories we're following at ABC News.
It is conventional wisdom that if you have a problem with alcohol abuse, the best strategy, perhaps the only one, is to stop drinking, period. But does it really make sense to treat everyone who drinks more than they should the same as you would the person with the most severe case of alcoholism? My guest this morning suggests that it does not, and that there are other, less drastic ways of handling some people's issues with alcohol. Psychologist and addiction treatment expert Dr. Frederick Rogers is the co-author of a book called Responsible Drinking. He joins me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about the fact that this is not for the person that has serious alcohol dependence, but I guess the question is, how do you know the difference?
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, and what we suggest in the book are a number of ways that people can begin to assess the degree to which their drinking is a problem, and then make some decisions about how to go about changing it and getting healthier.
Some examples of how you tell the difference between what you call serious alcohol dependence, alcoholism, and somebody who just has trouble moderating their behavior.
Well, the extent to which alcohol has really become a focus of your life is an important indicator. The more activities you need alcohol to help you get through and to accomplish, the more likely it is that you are alcohol dependent. We also offer in the book some questionnaire scales that people can complete along with scoring keys that they can then use to compare themselves to other folks, and we know at what point in the scoring people begin to really be dependent on alcohol.
I guess the upshot of all this, from your perspective, is that most people who drink too much are not alcoholics.
That's right. There are about 45 million problem drinkers in the United States. 75% of them are not alcoholic. Yet we have a treatment system in this country that focuses on that 25% of problem drinkers who are alcoholic, and it sort of leaves the rest of the folks out in the cold with nowhere to go. Their problems aren't severe enough that they really need to stop drinking in order to save their lives, as is the case with some alcoholics, and yet we don't really have many options for them.
So in your moderating drinking program, you begin to say that people should first assess the reasons for drinking. What are their drinking triggers?
That's right, and what's the role that their drinking plays in their life? Are they using alcohol, for example, to cope with emotional upset or stress? And to identify those situations where they're most likely to drink more than they should, and then begin to develop a plan for how to deal with those situations without alcohol.
So now when you begin to figure out, okay, I drink too much because I get depressed, or I drink too much because my mother gets on my nerves, how do you begin then to not do that?
Well, the first thing that we recommend, and that's been shown by research to be effective in helping people, is that initially people actually stop drinking for a while.
How long?
We recommend 30 days, which is usually long enough for a number of things to happen. One is people's tolerance to the effects of alcohol diminishes. If there are any negative physical effects, begin to diminish. And they also learn pretty quickly where they're having trouble coping without alcohol being there, and it helps them to identify those situations and then begin to make a plan for how to cope with them.
Now, once people begin to make this plan, they're obviously going to have setbacks from time to time.
That's right.
You say in the book they should not be so hard on themselves.
That's right, because what we know about behavior changes is that it tends to occur in fits and starts. If you think about dieting, for example, which is something that a lot of people have done, it's very unusual for people to lose all the weight they want and keep it off forever. So what we find is that people go through cycles of change, and there are times that they experience difficulties that maybe they didn't anticipate. Times when they may drink a little bit more than they than they would like to, and it's important in keeping motivation high that they not condemn themselves for being imperfect, if you will.
Now programs for moderating drinking with problem drinkers have been out before, and they're usually shouted down because people feel like it will be an excuse for people with real serious drinking problems to keep drinking.
Well, and that you're right, that's been the case, and what's been surprising to us about this book is that so far there hasn't been that sort of negative reaction, and I think that reflects a growing awareness based on scientific research that there are different kinds of problem drinkers, and that the approach that we've used traditionally isn't necessarily right for everyone.
What's your sense of, I guess, the percentage of success you've been able to have here? Can 80% of people who try this expect to make it, or is it like, you know, trying to get off cocaine or something, a lot less successful than that?
It's hard to say, but what we know is that for people who are less dependent on alcohol, or who are not dependent but are still having problems, between 60 and 70% can successfully moderate over a long period of time. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be perfect in their moderation, just as people who go to AA and to abstinence-focused programs aren't perfectly abstinent.
All right. Dr. Frederick Rogers, co-author of the book Responsible Drinking. Been great talking with you this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
You are watching World News Now.
Do you need to learn how to operate a computer? Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. Seems like everywhere I go these days, somebody's recognizing me as the Video Professor. Well, that's because we've been teaching people how to run computers for over 14 years now. You know, our product is quick and it's easy to learn with, and you can try it for free. You know, over the years, millions of people have learned how to operate the computer using our product. We get happy letters every day from people thanking us. Violet from Alabama writes, "Your lesson make using the program seem so simple that even I can use it." Janet from California writes, "Your tutorials have opened up the world of computers to me at last. But the most rewarding thing for me is having people stop me on the street and telling me how easy it was to learn with our product. They had tried expensive classes, they tried big, thick manuals, they couldn't get it. If you just want to learn how to run a computer once and for all, save yourself a lot of time and energy, try our product. Let me show you how simple this is. You put this CD in your CD tray, your lesson will come up. The lesson plays right on your computer. It works just like a VCR. You have a play button, pause, rewind, fast forward. Just follow the step-by-step instruction. You know, I'm so confident my product will work for you, I'm going to send it to you absolutely free. It's regularly a $59.95 value. You pay a small shipping and handling. The reason I'm going to do it is because I know that once you try our product, you'll come back to us for all your computer learning needs. And if this doesn't teach you how to run that computer, I'll even refund your shipping and handling. So what do you got to lose? Try my product.
Call Video Professor now for your free lesson. Choose from Windows, Word, Quicken, the Internet, and many more. Call in the next 10 minutes and this free gift will be yours. The Anytime Organizer is the calendar, diary, address book, and journal on your PC, so you'll never miss an appointment again. Remember, you must call now to get your free CD and the extra free gift. So don't delay, call now.
Call 1-800-309-1376.
An important announcement for 42 million Americans with no health insurance or with high out-of-pocket expenses. Effective immediately, all residents in your state are eligible for a new low-cost health care discount option that can cut your costs by up to 40% or more for doctor visits and up to 27% or more for hospital stays at over 350,000 providers nationwide. For just $10.95 a month per household, the new People's Health Plan is guaranteed to every resident statewide who calls this number now. Because it's not insurance, there's no medical exam and no waiting periods. If you're one of 42 million Americans with no health insurance or with high out-of-pocket expenses, the new People's Health Plan can substantially cut your entire household's doctor, hospital, even outpatient bills for just $10.95 a month. Call today.
Call 1-800-380-5959 for free information on the People's Health Plan.
A quick scan of the checkout counter at any American supermarket this morning would reveal the following tabloid headlines, and I'm quoting here. American Idol scandal, Kelly cheated to win. Oprah's test tube baby, the shocking story. Goldie's secret lover dies, and those are just a few. Now, most people will scoff at the stories, but a lot of folks will buy the papers anyway. Tabloids are big business here, but not as big as they are in Britain. Here's ABC's Richard Gisbert.
On the official agenda in Britain, Prime Minister Blair and President Assad of Syria meeting on Iraq. On the popular tabloid agenda, good evening, newscasts led with Blair's wife, Cherie, and her links to a con man. Mr. Blair has had to get used to it. At a European summit last week with 25 countries talking about terrorism, reporters kept asking him about the con man.
I say this with very great respect. I think everyone's had their pound of flesh, and now's the time to move on.
Some tabloids have moved on to James Hewitt, who they call the cad for peddling the story of his affair with Princess Diana. This tape allegedly shows him trying to sell her love letters to an undercover reporter from the News of the World for $16 million. Another tabloid quoted Paul Burrell, Diana's butler, calling Hewitt a disgrace. Burrell sold his story to the Daily Mirror for $500,000. A third report warned of a plot to run DNA tests on some of Prince Harry's hair to determine if he is the son of Hewitt or Prince Charles. It is assumed a tabloid was behind that as well.
I think there's more thirst in Britain for trashy news than anywhere else.
Well, there are so many other important issues going on in the world. I mean, potential war in Iraq, for starters.
Whether newsmakers like it or not, the tabloids set the agenda here. Britain is a small, crowded island. The major tabloids are national papers with a potential market of roughly 60 million. Because so many people buy them, they have enormous resources and clout. The BBC did eventually cover the meeting with President Assad, but it was the 10th item on the broadcast, 9 stories after the con man. Richard Gisbert, ABC News, London.
And you will note that our co-anchor Lisa Sylvester is deeply absorbed in one of the tabloids even as we speak.
I'm just looking at the pictures.
That's what they all say. Yeah,
That's the news for this half hour.
Coming up, more news from ABC. She loves them. Loves them.
Save up to 80% by buying Factory Direct. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of loose diamonds, mountings and semi-mounts, bracelets and earrings, and all guaranteed the lowest price. Compare Tiffany's 3-stone ring for $8,800 with the Jewelry Factory's for $1,900. The Jewelry Factory's 14-carat 3-stone diamond pendant is only $99. And our 1-carat studs are always $399. We guarantee all the jewelry we make to appraise for double. Buy Factory Direct, the Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
Is it time for new furniture? Discover your Italian furniture connection at Nino Medea. Imported and elegant quality furniture, always at great savings. Visit the new Nino Madia Furniture, the heart of the home for those who have their homes in their hearts. Nino Madia Furniture, 88th Street, Kennedy Boulevard, 201-869-4000.
Do you have a great idea for a new product? Every year, literally billions of dollars are spent on products new to the market, and this could be your year. Advent Product Development can help. Advent Product Development specializes in marketing new ideas and inventions, and we're interested in talking to you. If your idea qualifies, we can patent or trademark it for you and take it to market. Or we can create a TV infomercial and sell your product directly to the public.
Don't let your idea slip away. Call 800-9INVENT now for your free inventor's kit. Call now.
Everybody's got a little Jeep adventure in them. Isn't it time you let yours out? Now during Jeep Adventure Days you can. Because during this factory-authorized opportunity, you can bring out the adventure in you with a $279 a month lease on Liberty. That's $279 a month for qualified lessees. Plus get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So hurry to your Jeep dealer and find the Jeep adventure in you. Check one out today.
Get connected, really connected with your children. Next, Oprah.
It's Tuesday morning, and Trent Lott offers an apology and promises of help for minorities.
From ABC News, this is World News Now.
The embattled Senate Republican leader says he's had a change of heart on civil rights issues. Hello from New York, I'm Lisa Sylvester. Liz Cho is off.
And good morning, I'm Derek McGinty. Also coming your way this half hour, the deadly storms battering the West Coast and some gizmos to put on your holiday gift list. We begin with Trent Lott.
As he struggles to remain the Senate's Republican leader, Trent Lott is asking Black Americans to forgive him for comments considered racially insensitive. In an interview on Black Entertainment Television, Lott acknowledged his mistake but denied allegations of racism.
In order to be a racist, you have to feel superior. I don't feel superior to you at all. I don't believe any man or any woman is superior to any other.
But did you always hold that view?
I think I did. I mean, I grew up in a religious family, and I had concerns about what I saw over the years. I hope that maybe this bad experience for me, the mistake I made, will wind up helping lead to better relations and improvements. And
will you take a closer look at the people you align yourself with?
Absolutely, I will.
Lott's latest apology comes as his colleagues prepare to decide his political future in a few weeks. ABC's Linda Douglas tells us about what lies ahead.
Republican leaders have scheduled a special and extraordinary meeting of Republican senators the day before the Congress convenes in January. The leaders were under enormous pressure from several of their colleagues who were calling publicly for a private meeting to decide what to do about Trent Lott and to decide whether Lott should remain as their leader. It is not clear whether any Republican senator will challenge him for the leadership position. Some senators say that this 3-week delay will give Lott time to make his case and to hang on to his job, and they hope, some of them at least, that it will also allow the controversy to blow over. Linda Douglas, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
Former Vice President Al Gore's decision not to run for president in 2004 leaves the Democratic field wide open. Gore says he understands that his decision probably means he will never be president.
I am completely at peace with the decision. I believe it's the right thing for the country. I believe it's the right thing for the political party that I'm a member of and what I hope that political party will stand for. And I think that it's the right thing for me and my family. As for whether or not I will endorse one of the other Democratic candidates, I haven't made that decision yet.
One immediate beneficiary of Gore's decision is his former running mate, Joe Lieberman, who had promised not to run if Gore did.
The first samples taken by United Nations weapons inspectors in Iraq are now being analyzed in Austria for evidence of a nuclear weapons program. In Iraq, UN teams inspected a dozen more sites, including Baghdad University. More on that from ABC's Dan Harris.
At Iraq's leading university, where Saddam Hussein wears a cap and gown, the first visit from the foreigners who wear the light blue hats of the United Nations. The weapons inspectors spent about 3 hours scouring the Institute of Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology. Are you doing any work here that's directly or indirectly related to weapons programs?
No, never. No, not at all.
Do you know of other scientists who've been asked to develop anthrax or other diseases that could be used as a bioweapon?
I'm not aware of anybody, and I don't expect so because, this is only, this is the past. It's gone.
While the inspectors did their work, conducting their searches and asking their questions, student life on this sprawling campus continued, largely uninterrupted. After years of neglect and isolation, Baghdad University is now a surprisingly dirty, dilapidated place. Saddam Hussein has not spent as lavishly here as he has on his new mosques and presidential compounds. But the students don't blame their president. They danced at a party to celebrate the recovery of Hussein's son, Uday, who was nearly killed in an assassination attempt 3 years ago. For the lack of books and research equipment, Shema al-Basma blames the U.S. and the UN, which have maintained economic sanctions on Iraq for a decade. This 19-year-old political science student says he resents having the inspectors nosing around on campus. But he says if their work can help avert another war, the inspectors are most welcome. Dan Harris, ABC News, Baghdad.
A new chairman for the September 11th Commission, President Bush has chosen former New Jersey Governor Thomas Kean to replace Henry Kissinger. Kean says he will leave no stone unturned in the investigation of intelligence and security failures that preceded these attacks.
A powerful storm is being blamed for at least 3 deaths in California. Driving rain and gusty winds have been pounding the northern part of the state. And ABC's Carla Wohl reports the unstable weather is expected to continue for some time.
Flooded rivers are causing an ocean of problems in Northern California. A man and woman were rescued from the banks of the Napa River after spending 4 hours in a tree, their only haven from the rushing waters.
We just got flooded in. The water came in on us.
There were many rescues. A homeless man saved from the Guadalupe River. A driver pulled to safety from her car in this San Francisco underpass. Muddy water was everywhere, rushing down Main Street in Napa and into this subdivision east of San Francisco, dirtying once pristine pools and flooding homes.
There was a couple of inches of water all over the first floor, everywhere. Some things were floating.
The storm hit overnight with winds gusting up to 100 miles an hour. In Sacramento, at least 500 trees and limbs were blown down, some crashing into homes. Many residents are still without power. Up to 4 feet of fresh snow blankets the Sierra Nevadas. Numerous accidents forced the closure of Interstate 80. In Southern California, brave surfers took on 8-foot waves.
Really big surf. It's like huge.
And it's expected to get even bigger as storms crash ashore throughout the week. Just the beginning of what is forecast to be a wet and wild El Nino winter. Carla Wohl, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And no matter what the weather is, I guess New Yorkers will be able to get around their city. They made a deal, no transit strike. Yay!
Not bad at all.
Not bad
I know
at
there are a
all.
at people breathing a sigh of relief.
Yes, absolutely. So this is the big headline on the New York Post and every other newspaper in this town. Let's check the weather forecast, for at least for the rest of it anyway. That storm system produces at least a foot of snow in the western Rockies, quite windy in the southwest, midwest, and southern plains, above normal temperatures in the center of the nation, below normal in the west and the east. Here is the National Temperature Index, local forecasts, and elks in Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
In the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina, that's where I have rambled for many long years. In the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina, I followed the trail of tears.
World News Now weather, brought to you by Zantac.
Oh,
What's the matter, Frank?
Why'd I eat that pizza?
You love pizza.
I knew I'd get heartburn.
Didn't you start taking that prescription?
Yeah, but it won't kick in fully till tomorrow.
You have heartburn tonight.
Oh!
The leading prescription can take up to a day or more to fully work. It's not for occasional heartburn. Zantac 75 works fast, right when you need it, even at night when heartburn can be at its worst. Zantac, fast heartburn relief for people who hate to wait.
Oh!
Bob, you're snoring. Bob?
Introducing 2 fresh scents from Febreze. New Meadow Rain captures the scent of fresh air just after it rains. Or try New Spring Renewal and make your whole house feel as fresh as the first day of spring. How will you choose?
Huh?
Febreze. The more you use it, the more you love it.
Hi, Mary Beth Hoyt here for the Handy Stitch, the sewing solution for today that makes sewing fun, fast, and easy. The Handy Stitch uses the latest micro technology and actually fits in the palm of your hand. It does the jobs that conventional sewing machines can't, so you can sew anything, anywhere, at any time. It has the precision of a small machine to repair delicate fabrics like silk, yet has the power of a big machine to sew through tough fabrics like denim. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, the Handy Stitch is for you. You can even do repairs while wearing your clothes. Repair a pocket without taking your pants off. Fix a fallen hem in the office in no time. Even use it for patching up outdoors. It's quick around corners and can add a decorative touch to all sorts of fabrics. You would never be able to sew draperies with a regular machine. The Handy Stitch is a portable sewing solution that makes life a little easier. It lets you put the professional touch on your home decorations and will pay for itself over and over. It gives you that genuine chain stitch, which means you get a secure, strong, and even stitch every time. It's battery powered or AC adaptable, so you can sew any fabric, anywhere, anytime. Because of its compact size, it travels with you. The Handy Stitch can even be used outside to repair a flag or fix an awning. Regular machines are bulky and can cost over $500. Call now and you'll get the Handy Stitch complete with 4-threaded extra wide metal spools, the needle threader, and an extra spool pin for regular size thread. A $40 value for just $14.99. But call in the next 5 minutes and we'll also include this giant 64-piece thread and bobbin collection, so you'll always have the right colored thread for any job. A $20 value, yours free. That means you get everything. The Handy Stitch, all the accessories, and the 64-piece thread and bobbin collection, an incredible $60 value, all for just $14.99. So call this number right now. Here's how to order.
To order Handy Stitch, call 1-800-639-8877. That's 1-800-639-8877. So call 1-800-639-8877 and order today.
There was buzzer-beating basketball in Miami last night as the Rockets took on the Heat. Houston was down 3 in the final seconds. Steve Francis went long and tied it. That got him a hug and a chance to play overtime. Miami was down by 2 with less than a minute in OT. Then Eddie Jones hit for 3 to put them in the lead by 100-99. But in the last half minute, the Rockets sent Patino Mobley in for the basket. He put them ahead, and Houston went on to win 105-100. In Phoenix last night, the Magic just didn't have it. Here is the last 31 seconds of the game. The Magic kept going like the Energizer Bunny. They needed 3 points to tie, but the ball declines to go through the hoop. Orlando kept going, getting the rebounds and the shots, but 3 times the ball hit the rim and did nothing more than reset the shot clock. The Magic were without both Tracy McGrady, who has a bruised back, and Mike Miller, who has strep. They also were without that final basket. And the Suns hung on to win 87-84. The Rangers put their new goalie in the net for the first time last night, and it worked. Mike Dunham let the first shot go in, but he stopped the next 25, including this glove save in the first period. The Rangers eventually tied it at 1. Then in overtime, New York came on strong. Radik Dvorak passed to Peter Nedved in the slot. He scored. The Rangers won 2-1.
I was glad you had those
I know,
names.
okay, a little slight butchering of those names.
Yeah,
all right.
Par for the course. Okay, speaking back to basketball for just a second, Allen Iverson, who you know who he is, right?
Yeah,
Plays for the Sixers.
Yeah.
That's right, former Georgetown grad. He says he does not expect to be on the 2004 Olympic team.
Why not?
Well, he just says the names keep coming up, and it's never his name, even though his own coach, Larry Brown, is the coach. of the Olympic team.
I'm not buying it.
Well, he says
I expect to see
Brown doesn't pick the players, so he thinks he won't be on, and he says he'd be honored to play. But I quote here, and this is off ESPN.com, "I'm not going to beg them to put me on the team."
We'll have to have a friendly little wager then. That's sports for this half hour.
When we come back, cool stuff for good little boys and girls.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
Diamonds, the gift she really wants. The Jewelry Factory imports their diamonds and manufactures their jewelry direct. The Jewelry Factory has thousands of diamonds with the lowest price guarantee. Compare Zales half-carat ring for $7.99 with the Jewelry Factory's for $3.99, or Kay's 3-stone pendant for $1.99 with the Jewelry Factory's for $99. Half-carat studs are $1.99, 3/4-carat bracelets are $1.49, 1-carat hearts $1.99. You can't beat our deals. Buy Factory Direct and save. The Jewelry Factory in Hackensack.
Illuminate your holiday season at the Holiday Light Spectacular at Jones Beach at the West End and the PNC Bank Art Center, presented by Toyota. Enjoy the brilliance of the holidays with animated displays and over 1 million lights, all from the comfort of your car. Open daily at dusk, now through January 1st. You can also visit Holiday Village for refreshments and pictures with Santa. Visit livetonight.com or artcenter.com for information and special discount offers. Brighten your spirits at the Holiday Light Spectacular at the PNC Bank Art Center or Jones Beach at the West End, presented by Toyota. Get the feeling.
Here are some of the stories we're following this morning at ABC News. Senate Republican leader Trent Lott offered his 5th apology, telling Black Entertainment Television that he will use his position to help African Americans. Lott's GOP colleagues will meet next month to consider his leadership. An explosion at an Israeli chemical factory sparked a huge fire next to an oil refinery this morning in the city of Haifa. There were no casualties, and media reports say it looks like an accident, not an attack. And it's business as usual for millions of New Yorkers and visitors who depend on the city's subways and buses to get around. The transit union agreed to a tentative contract after marathon negotiations. Those are some of the stories we're following at ABC News.
Just about everyone can agree that for most of the year, it is more fun to be on the naughty list. But this time of year, being on the nice list is what gets you all the good stuff. The Gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, is here to show us some of the things you could ask for if you think you are on Santa's good side.
Are you on the good side?
DeBartolo, good to see you.
Okay, the same.
Oh, I hope so.
Okay.
Especially after seeing some of this stuff.
Okay, all right, this is from WNN. It's a newly opened frequency called the 5.8 gigahertz, so it's very clear, long range, and the WNN sends and receives on the 5.8
So it's a telephone is what it is.
It's a cordless phone, and what's neat about this guy, let me just push the little speaker button here. Let's get this guy to light up, and there it goes. Has a very nice orange LCD screen, but what I like about this, the handset has a built-in speaker.
Oh.
So the handset operates as a speakerphone, including a speaker and a keypad in the base.
Oh, wait a minute. So let me get this straight. If I'm like walking around, I'm talking, whatever, I can put the phone down, put it on speaker mode, and it'll just talk like that. I can
if you're calling the airline especially.
That is totally cool.
And this has a built-in digital answering machine, and this particular unit comes with an optional handset that you can put in the bedroom where there's no phone line because it charges directly from the base.
Oh, man.
Okay, this whole outfit on the web is about $200.
That is not much.
Very reasonable.
Good deal.
Motorola's first color cell phone. This guy is a beauty here. You can use it as your organizer. The keys, it's a little hard to see in this light. All the keys are backlit, so if you're dialing at night. Mini web browser. You can go on the internet and download games. So it is it's a neat little guy. Also, caller ID, and you can see with the phone closed who's calling you.
Big question, battery life.
Battery life, you know what? I just got this yesterday, so I think they're talking about, let's see, my other Motorola, I'm trying to think, runs about 4 days. Just on standby, and probably about 2.5 hours of talk time.
Okay, so
you
it's
talk
about
a lot,
the same.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
I talk a lot.
Okay, the list is $3.99, but like Verizon right now has a deal where you can get it for $50
if you subscribe.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So that's a good way to go. Motorola T720, great stocking stuffer for kids. Little Crest spin brushes. This is the newest. This is the astronaut spin brush. They're electric toothbrushes. They're under $6.
Cool.
And for adults, they now have Spin Brush Pro, and that has 2 different actions. It both rotates and spins up and down. and that's under $8.
Wow.
So great stocking stuffers.
Rip all that Christmas food right out of your mouth. There you go.
From the Relco, the James Bond razor from the new movie here. What's nice about this guy has a little LED screen that will tell you how many minutes of shave time you have left. Tells you when to clean the razor. It tells you when to replace the heads. And there's a whole bunch of them, and they range from 129. See the little guy?
That is very
So
nice. Does it
99
have like an ejector seat or something because it's a James Bond razor?
I'm afraid it doesn't.
Okay, just
a whole line of those from the Relco. This is great from Wall. This is a little cordless massager with built-in lotion. So as you massage, you can add lotion, you can add heat. So that's a neat guy. Charge it for 5 hours. You can massage for a half hour.
Does it work at all yet?
Oh, yeah. Do it. Here, turn it on.
What we got?
There you go. Whoa. He's in seventh heaven.
Oh,
only
man.
about $40.
All right,
I'll shut that guy off.
That's a must-have.
Okay. If you have a gas fireplace, the thing you're missing is probably the smell and the sound of fire. This is called sound and scent, and it comes with this log. I'll turn it around. You put the sound and scent in the log, and you'll hear the popping sound and the smell of fire.
Oh. Aren't they ingenious with these things? Amazing.
Freehand, this goes in your cigarette lighter. The cable connects to your cell phone. You get your phone calls over your FM radio.
Oh.
And this has a built-in microphone and charger, so it keeps your cell phone charged. So, you know, like in New York State, you're
not allowed to talk on the cell phone, and if it's not hands-free, you get one of these,
that's what do it.
You're good to go.
That's right.
It comes over your radio.
That's right. That's called freehand.
Okay, that's cool.
Big this year, Chicken Dance Elmo.
Okay, we've got to show people. If you have not seen Chicken Dance Elmo, this is an amazing creature. Let's can we do?
He's doing his little dance. But you know what the funny thing is?
Getting jiggy with Elmo. What more could you want? Yeah.
Okay, these are about $15 or $16, very big. And
I'm told you can't get these. These are hard to find.
They are very hard to find.
And why wouldn't they be with moves like that?
Well,
all right.
We're coming out with you next year. Will be Eric Elmo, dancer.
All right.
And the final guy is KC the Kinderbot.
What does he do?
And I'll tell you, I'll just push a little button here. We have him on silent. But what's great, kids play games with him, but what's nice is the software is upgradable. So the kids, you can keep adding new games, new educational cartridges.
You can make him better than he was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
And so there's some neat stuff. And next month I'm going out to Las Vegas to the Consumer Electronics Show, where we'll bring back stuff to amaze you.
Now, a lot of those consumer electronics shows have been taking a hit because the economy's not that good. Are you worried that when you get out there, there won't be a lot of stuff?
No, because the press releases tell us that they've rented more space this year than ever before.
They'll tell you anything to get you out there. No,
okay.
No, but you do think that'll be a pretty good year.
I do. I've already got some press releases saying some of the new stuff. We're going to have PDA watches, and there's going to be a lot of exciting stuff. And if you missed anything, I have everything on my website. So
Let's
you can
get the website. What is the website?
Link to those people. It's gizwizbiz.com.
Gizwizbiz.com.
And I'm going to go out and talk to Mattel about Derek the Dancing.
It'd be better if it was Derek. Dick DeBartolo, thanks so much. You're watching World News Now.
Do it. Do the motions again. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the U.S.SR.
27 sold-out concerts. The season's hottest ticket. All killer, no filler. Paul McCartney is back in the U.S. with 35 songs on 2 CDs, capturing the very essence of Paul McCartney's sold-out U.S. tour. Back in the U.S.
Now Sports, brought to you by Video Professor.
Well, imagine a tennis marathon. American Andy Roddick and Morocco's Younes El Anaoui battled back and forth for a minute shy of 5 hours. It was the longest Australian Open match in 30 years. Roddick in all white is only 20, but by the end of the match, his legs were shaking, so were his arms there. They played 83 games. By match point, they were both exhausted. It was a superb, hard-fought, riveting contest all the way. 15,000 fans were watching. When he finally won it, Roddick fell to his knees, exhausted.
It just feels good to have it over with. You know, we were fighting here and there, and a lot of times you're wondering how much longer he can go on. But, you know, he fought just as hard as I did. I just got lucky today.
And on the women's side, Serena Williams defeated Kim Clijsters and will now face sister Venus for the Australian Open Championship. That will be the 4th straight Williams-sister face-off for a major title. Well, this just in, the Super Bowl is Sunday. Both teams held closed practices yesterday, but while it was still fun with media time, reporter Jay Crawford of WFTS in Tampa handed his microphone to the Buccaneers' Sean King. King, it turns out, wants to be a sports reporter.
This is my debut. We're right here in San Diego, Florida, Qualcomm Stadium. What we're about to do is... San Diego, Florida? Cut. This is Sean King down in San Diego, California from Super Bowl
37.
Okay. There you go, one of them. We have with us offensive guard Todd Washington. Todd, how are you enjoying your time here in San Diego?
I'm enjoying it very well since, because all the critics, we're actually on Philadelphia plane tickets. We took Philadelphia rooms. All the critics out there, they can kiss you know what, but we got to keep it clean.
Right now, we have one of the integral parts of the #1 rated defense in the NFL. Shelton Coors, how are you enjoying your time?
I'm having a fun time right now. It's pretty funny sitting here doing an interview with you, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, life's full of surprises.
Shelton, how'd he do? Judge my man, I think he was awesome. He did great. He got tied up a little bit on a couple of words and Figaro and whatever, but he did a great job. That's our guy from St. Pete.
I think he licks his lips too much. Honestly, I mean, I don't want to be the type of guy that y'all look at as a hater or things of that sort, but he has a face for radio. I have to say it myself here while he's on camera.
What do you say to that?
I mean, talent recognizes talent. I mean,
he did say you lick your lips too much. Well, there you go.
Hey, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm only going to shoot it to you straight. He loves to lick his lips, and hey, but he's the ladies' man, though. I will give him that. He's the ladies' man.
I mean, who doesn't love to lick his lips?
He's licking his lips a lot. You would think you would know what Super Bowl you were playing in, too.
37.
37, baby.
That's sports for this half hour.
When we come back, some really cool stuff.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
Where the heck are you?
On the road.
Getting my package?
Opening it now.
Yellow Book? They're here.
Yellow Book all over town. Everywhere I go.
Oh, great.
Yellow Book, Yellow Book, Yellow Book.
I told you guys, we're in trouble.
So you think we could transfer to the
Cell phone division?
After this, we'll be lucky if they stick us on poles. With pigeons?
More people choose Yellow Book, not the other book. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW.
Is it time for new furniture? Discover your Italian furniture connection at Nino Medea. Imported and elegant quality furniture, always at great savings. Visit the new Nino Medea Furniture, the heart of the home for those who have their homes in their hearts. Nino Medea Furniture, 88th Street, Kennedy Boulevard, 201-869-4000.
Freedom is what makes our lives matter. And the truth is, people are denied their basic freedoms every day. We need to wipe out racial discrimination and injustice when we see it.
You can make a difference.
And the first step is taking a stand.
Just imagine the power one voice can make.
Let it be yours.
Tonight, be there as an 18-year-old makes a startling decision and for the first time enters into the world of pornography. Shattered lives, big money, and you'll be stunned at who's cashing in. Diane Sawyer investigates inside the world of the new pornography. You've never seen anything like this. Tonight, ER's a repeat. Primetime's all new.
Here are some of the stories we're following this morning at ABC News. Resistance from the French and German leaders to war with Iraq is drawing an unusual rebuke from the United States. Secretary of State Powell suggested the two European allies would like to pretend the Iraq problem doesn't exist. An Australian Navy transport carrying 350 troops steamed out of Sydney for the Persian Gulf this morning. In addition to tearful families saying farewell, about 200 protesters gathered and chanted anti-war slogans. And the government is shipping doses of smallpox vaccine to the states for distribution to health facilities. It's still uncertain how many healthcare workers will volunteer to be vaccinated. And those are some of the stories we're following at ABC News.
Our gizmo guy, Dick DeBartolo, is just back from this year's Consumer Electronics Show, where you can pretty much find a gadget for everyone and every whim. He has seen a whole lot, including some really fun stuff for the home and office, including some really cool contraptions you might be able to write off as business expenses on your next tax returns for next year, right?
I like the way you think. That's very good. Now, some of the stuff was
even a little money.
Some of the stuff is real big, so let's take a look at that right now. You know, with tight airport security, I said, I bet they don't let me on the airplane with this 73-inch Mitsubishi HD TV. This guy has something neat called Net Command. When you hook up new devices to it, you get an actual icon on the screen, so everything is easy to control. It'll recognize your old analog VCR or the latest, a high-def VCR that can record on VHS tape a high-def signal. That's called Net Command. Zenith has something brand new. This is their 17-inch high-def widescreen guy. A little narrow here, but look at this. There's also a built-in DVD player right in the frame. Now, I couldn't take this home because this is just a prototype. $1,700, that's coming in the fall. Little eWare from Panasonic. I couldn't take this home because, quite frankly, Panasonic just doesn't trust me. Okay, eWare, you can shoot JPEGs, you can shoot audio video. It's a digital voice recorder. It plays your music files, but with the new docking station, you can record pictures playing back on a TV. You can actually record an hour TV show and take it with you. eWare, under $400, coming in April. And our final guy is also from Panasonic, DVD Burner. Put rewritable DVD RAM in this guy. It has chasing playback. That means you're watching a movie from the beginning while this guy is recording it to the end. And that's under $600. And now my friend Dick DeBartolo, I love Dick DeBartolo. You ever watch him on TV, the guy with the big mustache? Well, he's going to take over now in the studio.
How amazing. You're here now.
Isn't that, how did they do that?
I have to say, the television was pretty amazing.
Everything out there was amazing, but that TV was amazing, that little Zenith guy. This is amazing.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
This is from IDEO. This is a wireless MP3 player. You wear it like this. Holds a little more than 2 hours of CD quality music. But everything, all the guts, the memory and everything are in the ear cups. And I let you hear it earlier.
And the sound quality is
amazing.
Really great.
IDEO
really,
is
really
about
great.
$150.
Oh, not bad.
This is really neat. This is from Royal. It is their Media Destroyer. You know, a lot of people now copy valuable information onto CDs or onto floppies. But when you time to get rid of them, the info is still there, but not with this guy, because this guy actually chews. I know. Look at this. Even with the cap on this guy.
A modern-day shredder.
Exactly. It'll eat everything. Credit cards, anything you want.
You know, and that's right, considering so much information now is stolen.
I know. You're absolutely right. So this guy will eat everything, about $125. That's from Royal. This is called Sticky Pad. And what's neat about this guy, what you do is Sticky Pad, this goes on your dashboard. You peel that off, and it sticks on your dashboard. But then it has a slightly sticky surface. So if you put your phone on the dashboard, it doesn't slide off, or your PDA, or your sunglasses.
Oh, that's great.
So
now, let me ask you this. If you want to take it off, does it leave a residue on your dashboard?
You know what? I haven't taken one off yet, so I cannot answer that yet.
Okay, and how much is
about
that?
$7.
Oh,
okay. Mousecaster, this is very clever. There's a built-in digital FM radio in the mouse. And then on your screen, when you use Mousecaster, you will see the little radio dial, which will tell you what you're listening to, and you can preset your favorite stations. You can even use it to come on when you set it to go on. And the entire thing with the mouse, $35.
That's great.
Okay?
That's great.
Mousecaster. This guy's called XL Battery Adapter. This is really neat. You know, you need 2D batteries. You look in your drawer, all you have is AA batteries. Right.
Which is always the case.
These are battery convert. There's a AA battery in there. It lets you take one battery, screw it into these little canisters, which has a contact top and bottom, and it turns it.
Is a great idea.
He likes that a lot.
Parents are going to love this on Christmas morning when they're opening gifts and they don't have batteries. This is going to save their lives.
The right size battery. Okay. Target has this little card scanner, business card scanner, and it's very small USB port. You can take it on the road. What you do is you collect business cards, you slide it through here, it'll come out the front. The software takes all the information from the card, puts the phone number, the name, the address, and it lets you copy it to your other programs.
Oh, so you don't have to worry about the cards.
$125. Target card scan. Isn't that neat?
This looks really cool.
Just as you picked it up, it went on. This is called the Chameleon from Radio Shack. And what's neat about that guy, as you go to different devices, if say you go to TV, it doesn't show you the buttons for your VCR. When you go to VCR, it doesn't show you the buttons you need for other devices.
So you don't need four remote controls sitting on your couch.
Exactly.
Like I have.
And this will do 6 devices, and it's $60. It's shipping now.
And it glows in the dark.
Exactly. I know Sandy was looking for it and couldn't find it yet, but whoa, just touch it and it comes back on.
That's great.
That's really neat. A lot of people now are burning their own CDs and DVD-ROMs. How do you label them? Well, this is called the Afterburner Labeling Kit. What you do is it has something called click and design software. You design your own label. Then after you design it, you print it. What you do is you put your label upside down on here, you put a CD on it, you push straight down on it.
Oh, so you don't have to worry about getting it all
Wrinkles,
lopsided.
exactly. An
that's
amazing
nice.
way. That's under $25. That's Avery Afterburner Kit.
A lot of fun to decorate your own
Isn't this guy
CDs.
neat?
Yeah, this is very cool.
This
It's
is
kind of
actually caller ID. It will do messages.
Really?
It'll be a clock. When your phone rings, it'll show you the who it is calling. That's about $50 at Radio Shack. And our final thing, 50th anniversary of something very famous at CES.
The bunny ear...
Rabbit ear antenna?
Yeah,
No,
that's the only thing I
okay,
can
very
think of.
close. It is the 50th anniversary of the TV dinner.
Is it really?
And so Swanson had a big cake, and
Very cool.
to celebrate.
Very quickly, where can we find out more information about this?
At gizwizbiz.com, and also next Thursday, I'll be on Tech TV with more new stuff from CES.
Very cool. Thanks for coming in this morning.
Okay, thanks.
And you're watching World News Now.
Why buy a flatbed when now you can enjoy any size Craftmatic 3 adjustable bed free? If you ever had a bad night's sleep or felt sore, stiff, back, neck, or shoulder pain, Craftmatic would love to give you an adjustable bed free. Call for this free color catalog and enter our adjustable bed sweepstakes. That's all it takes. Imagine.
Mad Magazine writer Dick DeBartolo joins us with some crazy yet useful gadgets from CES. That's when the screensavers return.
If it's big, loud, fast, and mean, you'll see it on Future Fighting Machines, the most powerful show on television. Watch Future Fighting Machines, Friday night at 9, 6 Pacific, only on Tech TV. Tech TV and the 2003 Consumer Electronics Show, showing you the hottest new products and must-haves of the new year. And this year, Tech TV congratulates Davis Instruments. Their car chip, which continuously logs performance under the hood and behind the wheel, was named a finalist at Tech TV's Best of CES Award Show. Congratulations, Davis Instruments.
Four years ago, we needed a web hosting company we could count on. Today, our online business is a big success, and we're still with the same company, Rackspace Managed Hosting. Rackspace hosts our website on dedicated servers in their data center. They manage our firewalls, load balancers, bandwidth, everything. Their service goes way beyond co-location. Outsourcing to Rackspace was one of our best decisions ever. We rely on what they call fanatical support. We get our own support team 24 hours a day. They're experts at managing our complex website, and when we call them, we never get stuck in voicemail. We get through like that. It really is fanatical support. I tell my friends, if your website is essential to your success, then let Rackspace manage it for you. Fanatical support? Maybe that's why Rackspace is the fastest growing managed hosting company in the world. See for yourself. Call 888-480-7767 or go to Rackspace.com.
You've never seen it before. And you may never see it again. Now see all your favorite stars uncovered in Hollywood's hottest body shots. This all-new video review of cinema's most sexy and controversial nude scenes takes you up close with Hollywood's biggest superstars. Through this exclusive TV offer, you can now own Body Shots, featuring the 30 all-time sexiest nude scenes for only $19.99 on VHS or DVD. Plus, call now and we'll also send you the 30 all-time hottest love scenes. Absolutely free. Featuring even more of your favorite stars doing the nasty. These tapes are not available in any store, so if you're over 18,
call 1-800-498-8937 now and enjoy both body shots and love scenes for only $19.99. Plus, be the first to preview the newest Hollywood's hottest videos. Satisfaction guaranteed. Cancel anytime. So call 1-800-498-8937 now and check out the action at hollywoodshottest.net.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. Over the past couple of weeks, we have shown you, I must say, quite a few of the latest, greatest products from the Consumer Electronics Show a couple of weeks ago in Vegas. But now, you're going to see the ones that unaccountably we missed. Here with some of the a little less obvious gadgets from CES, the Giz Wiz himself, Dick DeBartolo!
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
I'm doing great via satellite from New York. Did you have fun at CES? I didn't see you at CES.
Great. I was on the end of the line to get your autograph, but you ignored me, so...
that was you?
That was me. That was me.
Oh.
Mr. Laporte.
Yeah, I had the PR people hustle me out when I saw you. No, just kidding.
Okay, you have trouble getting up?
That's kind of a personal question, actually.
I know, dinner and a movie. But
yes!
We have Sonic Boom, okay? Very loud alarm.
Oh, that's loud.
That's not enough. You can plug a lamp in the back, and it'll flash the lamp while it sounds off the alarm. And if that's not enough, this goes under your pillow, and it vibrates your pillow.
How loud is the Sonic Boom?
It's very loud. We don't have it hooked up here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't think we can handle it.
Okay, it's pretty loud. I tried it.
Have you been using it?
Woke up the people 3 floors up, so it's very loud.
See, I don't want to wake up like that because my heart would be pounding. I mean, it would be. Don't you think it'd be a bad thing?
Well, no, not if you have to get up at 4 a.m. or something.
I guess you're right. All right, the Sonic Boom alarm.
The Sonic Boom, and then the Boom.
The Boom.
This is a noise-canceling mic.
So it's the opposite. It's quiet.
That's exactly right. And what they tell you to do to test this, and I did it, it's amazing. Crank up your TV full volume, plug this into your cell phone, make a phone call. The person at the other end hears your voice, but it blocks out the TV sound.
Oh.
And you can whisper into it, and they can hear you at the other end. This is great in a restaurant where you have to take a call, and you don't want people to overhear. First of all, you don't annoy the people near you, and also you can say private things with no one hearing it.
Or if you're at a big party and you have to call your wife and tell her you're working late, she'll never know. Not that I would.
She doesn't trust you anyway, so you're right. Okay, that's called the Boom.
The Boom.
This is called U-Charger 2. A little compact charger, plugs in the wall, or when you get out to your car, pull the end cap off, and it goes into a cigarette lighter. So you have AC power and 12-volt power. It's coming out probably the early April, the end of March, about $40. Now, if you have no power, this guy's called Sidewinder. What you do is fold out the handle, crank this little handle. It's also an emergency flashlight.
And that'll charge your phone, or what will it do?
Yes, it comes with the cord, and you have to tell them what phone you want to charge. And they say you crank it for 2 minutes, you can talk for 5 minutes on your cell phone.
Dick, you're amazing. I spent 5 days walking the floor at CES. I didn't see any of these things. How do you find these things?
Well, you know what? I go into the smaller aisles, and also, you know, down into the basement where everybody's too tired to go to.
Right. That's where all the small companies are with the really cool stuff.
Exactly. That's called Sidewinder. I was walking by this booth, and the guy said, "Hey, give me your cell phone. I want to put a cover on it." I said, "Sir, I don't do cute." And he says, "Let me put a cover on it. Everybody will stop you. Everybody stop. Hi, Leo. This is Dick's cell phone." It's called Fun Friends, and they make every kind of cover, and they're like $15. And
I think Morgan would do that. Morgan would put that on her cell phone.
You want to know something? At least a dozen people stop me.
Megan, would you put that on your cell phone, a little fuzzy doggy?
Would you put me on your cell phone,
No,
Megan?
Morgan says no way. She's way too cool.
Please.
Kevin, would you do that? Are there monkeys? Because Megan says if there's a monkey.
Yes, at their website, they have a lot of stuff.
Monkeys. All right.
Okay. This little guy's called Info Globe. I love this guy. This is caller ID. When your phone rings, it'll flash the phone number and the name. It also does time and date. Program your own messages. Leo, since it knows the date, You can put in your birthday, and when you wake up, it'll say Happy Birthday, Leo.
Wow.
And this, from time, you don't have control over when they come up, but this says Maddest Writer. Sometimes it says Tech TV. No, it does.
Yeah, right.
The screensavers, it does. It says,
that's really cool.
I love Leo Laporte.
Is it hard to program?
No. All you do is you go into the program mode, and then you do the alphabet up or down. There's an up or down key. Then you hit save. Over one, hit save.
How does that work? That's really cool looking.
Yeah, it's flying LEDs around there. It's only $50, so I think it's good value for the money. Called InfoGo. My favorite thing, of course, was the Segway, but at $5,000.
Yes, and I don't see you riding one around the studio there.
No. And
there was a guy at CES riding a Segway through the conference. I thought that's a pretty good way to look at a computer conference.
Oh, that's a wonderful way. You get more attention than if you have a fun friend, if you have a Segway.
Yeah.
And our final thing is, when I saw this just broke me up. You know, everybody has a mouse pad.
Yep.
Well, how about a mouse rug? This is
an oriental carpet.
An oriental carpet. Well, you know, actually, Leo, this is wall-to-wall carpeting. I have a very small apartment.
In New York, I'm not surprised. That actually might be true.
But it's a microfiber, which the guy said makes the mouse be very accurate. And they have 30 styles, and they're under $20. They're really amazing. It's called the Mouse Rug.
That's the nicest looking mouse pad I've ever seen.
And there was some stuff I didn't get to. If you go to my website, you'll find more.
And what would that be?
How about GizWizBiz.com?
GizWizBiz.com.
Okay.
Lots of Z's. Hey, but never a sleepy moment with Dick DeBartolo from New York City.
Pal.
I love you, guy.
Soon. Okay,
I'm coming to New York this weekend. Maybe we can get together.
I'll look for you.
All right, great, Dick. It's great to talk to you. Take care. The GizWiz. If you missed any of these gadgets, we actually have a link to his site at thescreensavers.com, and at our site, a list of all the products and where you can find them for your very own self. Stay put. He's one of my favorites. The legendary Herbie Hancock shares his geek credentials with Martin Sargent. And coming up next, if you're worried that your hard drive's data might still be accessible even though you just erased it, Patrick has a way. Oh, man, does he? When the Screensavers continue. As a matter of fact, I run as administrator because now my daughter runs not as administrator. And, for instance, The Sims Online has to be run as administrator, so I make her do a run as.
Right.
And she is able to run it in a normal user mode.
And how old is the small one?
She's a 10. Well, you don't want a 10-year-old to be rude, do you?
No. But I mean, I'm saying, like, hey, you know, if the kid can do it.
Yeah, I know. You'd think.
You'd think everything would be written so cleanly, no one would have to go through awkward.
Someday, everyone will be rude. Don't go anywhere, folks. I have a cool alternative to Microsoft Office. I'm dying to show you. And after the break, the GizWiz himself, Dick DeBartolo, with some great finds hidden in the cobwebby rafters of the GizWiz warehouse. What is that? When the Screensavers continues, you'll find out.
Extended cord.
You need to manage your business anytime, anywhere. Gateway's new business notebooks featuring Intel Centrino mobile technology help you stay productive with wireless connectivity. Plus the freedom of having up to 8 hours of battery life. Now get 0% business financing for 24 months when you purchase Gateway 450E Series business notebooks. Gateway, business, government, education. Gateway 450 notebooks feature Intel Centrino mobile technology.
Yellow pencils, yellow post-it notes, yellow boxers, $14. Land courier, air courier, pedicure, reader.
$137.
2 printers, 2 scanners, 2 tutus.
$540. Keeping business expenses separate from personal expenses? Priceless.
Letterhead, cinnamon bread, envelope.
There are some things money can't buy. For everything business, there's MasterCard Business Card.
faster.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance.
315 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and utility when you need it.
The night's magic seemed to win.
The new Infiniti FX45.
You know the sun.
Get ready for some fun in the sun. You could win an amazing spring break vacation from Expedia.com. It's Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway. To enter, watch the Screensavers weeknights at 7. When you see the Martin Sargent at Spring Break feature, log on to TechTV.com. Take the Getaway quiz, and you could be on your way to Key West, Hawaii, New Orleans, Cabo San Lucas, or the Caribbean. Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway starts Monday. Brought to you by Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. Always fun when our next guest joins us. The Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo, live via satellite from New York City, this time with some gadgets he found deep in the warehouse. We're going back to the classics, right, Dick?
Yes, we are.
The good old days.
Did you save a lot of, stuff from the past?
Yeah, I do, and it's a problem because you run out of space. You have somewhere to store this?
Yeah, I took a room in a warehouse because yes, I
you
have too
did?
much. Yes, I have too much stuff. I'll show you. This is something that I got about 10 years ago called the Acclimator.
Okay.
Now, this is a watch that you use for flying. If you're going east, what you do is you tell the watch what time it is, obviously, and how long your flight is, and the direction you're flying. Now, if you're flying east, the watch starts picking up speed, so that during your flight,
it gets later and later.
You don't realize that the watch is changing faster and faster. So when you get off the plane, it's on local time. Wow. And the guy who invented it says that by not having to jump your watch 5 hours ahead or 7 hours back, it helps cure jet lag. And the amazing thing is, thanks to a couple of viewers who are on the website, I had done a web search under Acclimator, but it's now called the Jet Lag Watch, and it still is available. And for just $49, it was $100 when it came out.
All good things get cheaper, just cheaper and cheaper. I tell you, that's like something out of Mad Magazine. I
could show you the demo, but it takes 7 hours, so it's not
no
great
fun.
for TV.
What else you got?
Okay, arm alarm. Yeah. This goes on your arm, and this was made for people on skates. That someone is in your way, you would have a built-in horn.
Oh, my.
Now, this I cannot find anywhere. I did a web search, and some webmaster said it left the web about 5 years ago. It's called Arm Alarm. Maybe with the Segway, maybe people will, get out of my way, I'm on my
It could come back, the arm alarm. See,
it could come back.
If I heard that, I would pick up my cell phone or something. I wouldn't look behind me and say, who's behind me? That sound is not doesn't sound like a horn.
No, it isn't, but it will get attention.
Yes.
This is so neat. I got this 12 years ago, and this still is out. This is called Shower Star. Now, generators generate electricity by water flowing over a dam.
Yes.
Well, this person said water from your shower goes through a little generator and powers a little bulb down at the shower head.
Yeah.
So the darkest part of your shower is now lit up. Oh. And this will be your favorite part, Leo. You can shower in color.
Mood pack.
What shower.
Mood is your shower?
Okay.
Wow.
And that is still available.
Very 70s.
Now, you and I both love our Beepwear Pro watches.
Yes.
Right. Well, this is the original Data Link watch over here.
This is the one you held up to the screen, right, and it would program itself.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Well, we still do that with our Beepwear watches. And with all the technology of today, people are still amazed to see those flashes. Yeah. But the thing is, with flat screens, you can't do that without an adapter. Right. So that data link is leaving us.
Right.
But, Leo, I'll show you something really neat that's coming in its place. It's the Iron Man data link. This is what it's going to look like.
Okay.
But what's neat about this guy is what you'll do, it comes with a USB cable and software. And if you don't use a stopwatch or you want an interval timer, you go on to the software and you tell the watch what watch faces you want it to show.
I like that. You could reprogram the watch.
Exactly. And you know, you and I use stopwatches a lot.
Yes.
So what we can do is we can make it so that the first push of a button brings up our stopwatch. If we don't do lap timing, we can leave lap timing off the watch totally.
What do you use your stopwatch for? Out of curiosity. Because I don't use one that much. I'll be honest with you.
You don't. I won't tell you what I use it for, but it's 45 seconds.
Oh wow, that's more than me. Okay.
Oh.
What else you got?
Okay, this is very funny. I found this 10 years ago, and it's still available. This is called Extend-A-Fork.
Yes.
This is for people who want to eat off other people's plates.
Oh my goodness.
But don't want to lean in front of them. What you do?
I love it.
So there you go. So Extend-A-Fork is still available, and
I need one of those for Megan. We could see if she's done. I could reach over, and you could use a stopwatch too to time your contractions. All right, we need all this stuff for Megan. That's good.
I'll send it all out.
Extend-A-Fork.
This is the most bizarre,
yes.
And I don't think this may never have gotten to the marketplace. It's called Sun Squirt.
Okay.
Now what you do?
Wait a minute. Don't tell us. Let's guess. What do you think Sun Squirt does? It squirts water on you when it gets hot. It squirts sunscreen on you. You sit on it and it makes a loud sound. I don't know. All right, we give up. We give up.
No. Okay. Well, you're very close.
Yeah?
It has a built-in little timer.
Yeah.
So you take it to the beach.
Yeah.
You set the nozzle for your back or wherever you want to get cooled. You set it for how many minute intervals you want to get your little mini shower.
Who would think this stuff up? This is insane. Of course.
Yeah, I know. Well, perhaps that's why it didn't get to the marketplace.
I'm thinking. Wow.
I don't know. And you know what? There's information, everything on your website and my website. I'm also asking people if they've come across a bizarre gadget that they want to share on my website. I'll give away free issues of Mad Magazine if you can send me something that's kind of kooky.
That's great.
And
That's
maybe one day
GizWiz.
I'm coming out your way in May. Maybe we'll go to your warehouse.
I don't. I really don't have a warehouse. I just stick it all under my desk.
Go to your closet.
My desk is about this high now. No, I'm out of the closet now. GizWizBiz.com is the website, and you go there and say hi to Dick DeBartolo. If you come up with a crazy, wacky invention, send him an email because he'd like to see more for his warehouse. I can't believe you have a warehouse. That's so cool that you've kept all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, because,
It's history.
It's history, and it's never going to come back.
It's never, thank God.
But I'm coming back again.
And you're coming back. And we'll see you when you come out here in May. That'd be great. We'll have you on.
Okay, great.
Take care,
thanks.
Dick. It's great to talk to you.
Bye.
If you missed any of these items, they are all real. He probably showed them on TV all over the place, frankly. I mean, that's what he does. Go to thescreensavers.com. Dick's provided a great summary of all these products, and if they're still available, many aren't, but if they are, where you can find them. Stay put. Frankie Muniz is the star of the gadget-laden new movie, Agent Cody Banks. I saw it with my kids this weekend and loved it. We'll share his enthusiasm for the latest technology. And coming up next, you can throw away Microsoft Office. I'm going to show you a free program for Linux, Windows, or the Mac when Screensavers continues.
Coming up next, Tech Live, only on Tech TV.
Even a little rain can feel like a deep sea dive when you're looking for...
Can rock your world snack bars. Slim Fast, it's your life. Feed it right.
Got an itch? Scratching tears up skin. Maximum Strength Lanacane saves your skin from scratching with maximum anti-itch medicine and antibacterial to help kill germs. Lanacane stops the itch, saves your skin.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever gonna stop? What causes it to fall out anyway? Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options? Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley Medical comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available, so call now and discover how Bosley Medical has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots. You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
Learn about all your options. Call now and get the information you need to determine if hair restoration is right for you.
Night. It's when most of the world sleeps. A time to reset our clock so we can begin a new day. It's all part of the rhythm of life. But for many, this healthy cycle is disrupted because sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Tonight, what's a father to do when his daughter wants to start dating?
Do you really think in 6 months I'll be better prepared to date?
No, but I'll be better prepared. 8 simple rules. Then Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd go back to when it all started.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Catch 1 full hour of According to Jim. Then, for everyone who's ever worked too much and lost touch with their family.
So you had to ask Mom on a date, huh?
She said yeah.
Your wife said yes?
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
The hit comedy Lost at Home, tonight on ABC.
America's best surgeons, dentists, and stylists change the lives of 2 people in ways they never imagined. Extreme Makeover, After the Bachelor, Wednesday on ABC.
World News Now Sports, brought to you by Ambien Sleep Aid.
The pro career of a top NFL prospect is up in the air after he was shot in the back during what police suspect is a gang-related shooting. His name is Dennis Weatherby, and he was hit by a single bullet which entered his back below his lungs, exited his torso, and then hit his left arm. He's a cornerback, used to play for Oregon State. He's expected to make a full recovery, but the incident may, and I say may, make him less attractive to pro teams. The NFL draft is this coming weekend. Tiger Woods is still the most dominating golfer around, but he now has plenty of company in the win column. ESPN's Scott Van Pelt says Woods is now part of golf's winning foursome.
17 tournaments thus far on the PGA Tour. 4 men have conspired to win 11 of them. 39-year-old Davis Love III is on pace for his finest year ever. DL3 has 3 wins, the most recent earned Sunday at Harbortown. Love told his brother Mark, who was on the bag for the week, that he was going to chip in on 18 to tie for the lead. He did. Later, he nearly knocked the flag out of the hole on 18 in the 4th hole of a playoff with Woody Austin. It set up birdie and the win. It marked the 5th time that Davis Love III had won at Harbortown. Only Sam Snead with 8 wins in Greensboro and Jack Nicklaus with 6 wins at Augusta National have more wins on one course. Speaking of the Masters, last week Mike Weir, a month shy of his 33rd birthday, won his 3rd tournament of the year and his first major. Weir entered the season with only 3 wins in his career, but after he went winless a year ago during the parade of newcomers, Weir worked harder than ever before in the offseason, and as you see, the results have been phenomenal. Tiger Woods is the 3rd man of this foursome with 3 wins this year. Granted, Tiger's only 27. He just seems older because he's already been so good for so long. After off-season knee surgery, Woody won his first event back. He also won at Bay Hill for the 4th consecutive year. That hasn't been done since Sarazen won his 4th Miami Open in a row in 1930. Tiger's only disappointment thus far was his foiled attempt to win his 3rd green jacket in a row. That's never been done before. Rounding out the group with a pair of wins, 33-year-old Ernie Els, who won the first 2 events of the year in Hawaii. That had never been done before either. In the first event of 2003, Els shattered the PGA Tour scoring record in relation to par, lighting up Kapalua to the tune of 31 under. We are guaranteed one newcomer this week. The Shell Houston Open heads to a new course after 28 years at the Woodlands.
31 under at Kapalua. That's big.
That's sports for this half hour?
When we come back on Car Lovers Fantasy World, New York's annual auto show.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
I'll take the red one.
Good choice.
It's Jeep Days. Now for a limited time, qualified lessees can lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee for $349 a month and get our 770 powertrain warranty. It all adds up to the best values in America. Check one out today.
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come.
Call a York dealer today. Done Right Commercial Refrigeration, Innovative Heating and Cooling Incorporated, or Mr. G's Heating and Air Conditioning Corporation.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. Retired U.S. General Jay Garner flew to northern Iraq this morning to see more of what he needs to do as administrator of the reconstruction. Garner says he knows it's going to take hard work and a long time. The U.S. military decided to hire some help in Baghdad by holding a job fair. 200 applicants were expected. More than 1,000 Iraqis showed up for critical jobs aimed at getting the city back to normal. And Beijing is ordering tougher anti-SARS measures across China to find people exposed to the illness. China raised its SARS death toll to 92, putting the number of dead around the world at more than 200. And those are some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead.
Detroit may be the car capital of the world, but right now New York City is the place all the gearheads want to be. The city is hosting the 103rd New York International Automobile Show. So we sent two of our favorite car guys, World News Now editor Doug Roselius and Gizmo guy Dick DeBartolo, to check out the Hot Wheels.
It's the 2003 International New York Auto Show. Over 1,000 cars, trucks, SUV on display. By the end of the 10-day run, more than 1 million people will go through the Javits Center. This is great for the economy of New York City. And to raise a little extra cash, the cops are ticketing every one of these cars. It's a $500 fine to park on a carpet. Well, let's see what's new for 2003 and beyond. Come on. You know, you want your new car to be rust resistant. Now it can be bullet resistant. The Lincoln Town Car has BPS, which is...
Well, BPS stands for Ballistic Protection Series. And what we're offering here today is certain rifle-level round protection, as commonly referred to in the industry.
Now, what if someone shoots out the tires?
We offer what we call run-flat ring, which is a polymer-based clamp that mounts around your wheel, so when the tire is deflated, it'll allow the customer to continue to move.
And approximate cost might be?
About $140,000.
You know, with all the people who shoot at me, I think it's worth it. A couple of years ago, the Honda Element was a concept car. Now you can buy a Honda Element. So what did they do? They came out with a new concept car, the Honda Element Studio E. Now, why is it the Studio E? Well, it has an amazing sound system. It also has a 42-inch plasma screen TV. Inside, you can plug in 3 musical instruments, a little studio, and the interior, you can wash it out with a hose. Just a little tip, when you wash it out with that hose, I would take out your 42-inch plasma TV first. It's a drive-in wherever you drive. Ever notice when you buy a car, everything seems to be an add-on option? What would it be like if you ordered a car with no options? Well, here you go. I think it's a little bit too plain, don't you? Hey, you know, ABC News said Ted Koppel overseas on assignment, but I ask you, who has the tougher job? I had to pour my own wine. I can't find a napkin. I'm not sure the air conditioning is 100% right. Mark, this is an amazing car. What are we in?
This is the Maybach 62, the longer of the two Maybach vehicles available.
And these are all custom built?
They are, yeah.
And what would a car like this cost?
This is just under $360,000.
And who buys a car like this?
Remarkable people.
Oh, remarkable people. I'm getting one. The Ford Escape is a popular car. Hybrid engines are popular engines, so an Escape with one will be available soon. Now, a hybrid engine, it's part combustion engine and part electric motor. So when you go into service, you may not need a mechanic, you might need an electrician. Out of every option I've seen on a car, this is the option I want most. Now, if you can't find a place to park, I think it's just great. You let your car hover for 3 hours. One of the reasons people come to the auto show to see the concept cars. This is the Infinity Triad. I love these gold wing doors. They open wide so even the person in the back seat can get in with ease. What's amazing about this car, the headlights actually turn as you turn so you can see around the corner. Now, a concept car means you can't buy it, but there's no reason you can't come to the auto show and drool. It's the 100th year anniversary of the Ford Motor Company. Remember the Model T? Well, this is the Model U. Now, why did it take 100 years to go from T to U? Well, it's a very special car. Sarah, come on in here and tell us about this very strange engine.
What we've got here is an internal combustion engine that runs on hydrogen instead of gasoline or another kind of fuel like that. And it does give you better fuel economy because you can get more efficiency with it.
And I like the seat belts. Tell us about them.
Now, the seat belts on here are 4-point seat belts, which we have found through a lot of research that not only do people like them better, they feel better, but they actually make you safer in a crash for protecting your upper body.
An amazing bit of engineering from Cadillac. The Cadillac 16 cylinders. Now, this is called DOD, displacement on demand. All 16 cylinders don't work all the time if you're not under load. Sometimes just 8 work. I don't think you have your choice of which 8. It has LED headlights, leather interior. I love the fact here that it's pillarless, so a lot of entry room. Now, Cadillac calls this a concept car, and I call it a please, can I have this car kind of car. Hey, you know what the folks at Dodge did? They took a 500 horsepower engine from the Viper and they put it in this. This is not a motorcycle. This is personal transportation. It can go 400 miles an hour. I'm very safety conscious. I did not go a mile over 350 miles an hour. This is just a concept, but it is amazing, and it's called the Tomahawk. Hey, you know one of the big problems at a big exhibit hall? How do you find your car in the parking lot? I was very clever. I put a flag on mine, but that's not my car. Oh, there's another car with a flag on it. This must be mine. No, wait, he's got a flag. This isn't mine. This isn't mine. This Grand Prix must be a very popular car. This is going to take a while. Bye. That's not my car.
$340,000 for a car?
Like he says, very incredible people buy it.
Obviously not us.
Obviously not.
More news coming up.
You're watching World News Now.
Why buy a flatbed when now you can enjoy any size Craftmatic 3 adjustable bed free? If you ever had a bad night's sleep or felt sore, stiff, back, neck, or shoulder pain, Craftmatic would love to give you an adjustable bed free. Call for this free color catalog and enter our adjustable bed sweepstakes. That's all it takes. Imagine one free call could lead to a lifetime of temporary relief from low back pain, poor circulation, or just poor sleep. Make that free call now, and we'll also include free heat and soothing massage absolutely free. So if you've always wanted an adjustable bed, now here's the opportunity to get yours free. Call for your free color catalog on the adjustable bed that costs 50% less than many quality flatbeds. With free information how to get a Craftmatic adjustable bed now absolutely free.
Call 1-800-213-9300 for your free Craftmatic. Call 1-800-213-9300. That's 1-800-213-9300. Call now.
It will soon be here. A product that works while you sleep. Whitening your teeth a new and better way. It's called Crest Night Effects. It forms a liquid strip coating that stays on teeth all night, while most of that other paint-on whitener washes off. So you'll get twice the whitening.
You'll never again waste a perfectly good night just sleeping. You'll spend it creating a whiter smile. New Crest Night Effects.
Variety is the spice of life, even when you're losing weight.